Hey folks, Dr. Palermo coming to you with a week 10 message for EDCI 706. Trick or treat, we're coming up on the end of October and it's Halloween. I don't know what treats I have for you other than to say that we're getting 5 weeks away from a Christmas break, and maybe that'll be a nice thing. But we got a lot of work due in November, and I need to clarify how and when you're submitting some of these things to me for formative and summative assessments, apparently. In your regular classes, your even number classes, 704, 706, the process going forward for submitting evidences is that you will submit them first in Blackboard for formative assessment. I'll either say met or not met and give you feedback on that, what if anything to change, and then you'll submit them for the summative assessment in TaskStream. So for your odd number classes, your seminar classes, 705, you're submitting directly to TaskStream, but in this class, 706, you'll do the formative assessment first in Blackboard. So I wasn't apparently obvious about where these links are. Today, this is beginning week 10, but if you go back to week 9, you should see, this was a late edition, but you should see a link here to submit your PLPB for the formative assessment. And if you just click on this, that is where you submit stuff in Blackboard for me to do the formative assessment. At least that's what mine looks like, and I hope that yours does too. But that's submitted in week 9 last week. You should have submitted a PLPB to me. If you have not already done that, please do that ASAP. Why? Because we got lots of other stuff due. The FCEPA is due this week. So again, click here for the link to the assessment page in Blackboard and get that into me this week. And then next week, after you have gotten feedback from me, and I promise I will have feedback for you this week on your PLPB, then you will make changes and adjustments and submit it for the summative assessment in TaskStream. What else this week? Chapter 10 in Hall and Horde references these sociograms. And you had a prompt earlier in the semester to think about sociograms. Here is where you're to submit a sociogram and reference chapter 10 in Hall and Horde. You should be reading Teacher Wars, and we're up on the epilogue where Goldstein makes some recommendations for advocating for teachers, and think about what you could do to advocate for teachers going forward. So plenty to think about and to do. Trick or treat. Have a great weekend. I will see you again in a couple of weeks. In the meantime, you have lots of work to do. Keep it up. Good job. Thank you.